What's up guys, welcome to another video with Monkey Inc. Today won't be an install video, but we're going to do a Tech Tuesday. I've always wanted to do one of these. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. Guys, please subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps me grow this channel. You guys know what YouTube is all about. So please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, comment if you want. And yeah, stay tuned for some awesome videos. So today what I'm going to do is, like I said, Tech Tuesday. I'm going to show you guys three major, I won't say components, but three of the most important tools that you need when working on bicycles, and it's really something that you can invest in, and I'll show you the different ones we get and then what to use. So yeah. Alright, so the first little tool we'll need obviously is something like this, your Multitool. This one has a flat screwdriver and a star screwdriver and whatever. I don't think it's the best of quality, but you get something like that. You get your Park Tool one. These are pretty good. You can see this one is worn a bit. I'd advise you to change this thing, especially when working in a workshop. If you work at home or whatever, you can use this thing a very long time, but you can see that this one is worn a bit, so I need to replace that one. Then you get something like this. It's got your Torx bits, all the necessary ones. It's got a 4 Allen key and a 5 Allen key. This is quite nice for the new bikes. Some of them with SRAM components, working with your Torx bits. You see that there's a difference there. Let me see if I can focus that for you guys quickly. So there's Torx on there, and then it's your normal Allen key. And then you get nice things. There's something like this for the roadies that want to be super light always. This is just a normal pro bike cheapie, but it works very well. I've been using this one for a while. And then there's something like this. It's got your chain breakers on there. This is very nice actually. I'm going to use one of these. The guys from Exact makes this one. It's got a chain breaker. It's got big enough Allen keys to tighten your crank. It's got small enough Allen keys to do all the other things, and it's got a star screwdriver and a flat screwdriver. So if you need to set stoppers on your bike, which some of them need to be done when you fall or something like that, you can use this one. This is quite nice. For the roadies, this will be a good option. Then they've got another option, this one here, but this is quite bulky. If I can show you to your normal Park Tool one, that is quite bulky, but it's got tire levers on the spoke tools, a lot of things on this one. So yeah, the first tool that's really necessary when working on your bikes will be the Multitool. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, the next one we're going to talk about will be your chain checker. This is probably one of the most needed tools, or one of the tools that I'd say every mechanic needs, or bike technician. Mechanic sounds not so nice, so let's say bike technician. This one, I hope you'll see it. It's got a 1.0 and then a 0.75, sorry, a 1 millimeter and a 0.75 millimeter that your chain stretched. Usually, some of your other chain checkers have a 0.5. So you can change it a bit earlier. These are one of the things that you need in your toolbox. You need to replace this at a point because it also wears out. The guys from Exact also has a very nice one. Goes into your link there and then you can measure it. But this is just a one measure tool. So I'm not a big fan of this, but it looks very nice. This one from Super B or Park Tool. It's got the two sides that you can measure it. So I'd say this is one of the other important things. Yeah, so get yourself a chain checker. Alright, then the third tool we're going to talk about, this is probably the most important tool you're going to need. This is a massive one. It's one you use to torque your cranks, etc. Let me just open this and show you guys how it looks. I need to turn off my phone when I'm doing these videos. Sorry guys, like I said, the most important tool you're going to need will be your torque wrench, which will be this one. This is also from Park Tool. This is one of the tools that I really look after. I try not to let it fall or anything. I put it into the safety protective pouch that I've got for this. And this needs to be calibrated at least once a year, depending on how much you use it. But I calibrate mine once a year at least, and then I replace them every third year. Now this one is about 3 years old already. You can see it looks brand new still because I really do look after these. So the most important tools you're going to use will be your torque wrench. This is just a big one. It's got all these extra bits here that you can use. You can use that to tighten almost anything or loosen anything. That'll work good for your shock. There's all the other sockets there. So yeah, and then you get different sizes. This is just a big one I use. I've got a very small one that I use for all your handlebars, etc. It will be this one here. This one's for guys from Ravex, a very small one. It's got all those fine markings there. This one can actually torque up to 14 newtons. The other one was like 55 newtons. So this will be for your carbon handlebars, bar stems, seat posts. This thing is probably the most important tool you're going to need. Alright guys, that's just basically 3 necessary tools that you're going to need when working on your bikes. That's the 3 most important tools, especially your torque wrench. Alright guys, so that's basically going to be the 3 tools that you're going to need when working on your bike. So yeah, stay tuned for the motivation up next. Alright guys, usually you guys know I do this motivation after every video, and I haven't been doing it for a while. And like I said, I've been trying to move into the daily vlogging scene, and I know this has nothing to do with motivation as of yet, but I am working on that. So I mean, it takes guts to do what I'm doing at the moment, and that's basically what I'm going to get you guys to, and the part of motivation I want to share with you guys. Being motivated is not always easy, and trying something new is very difficult. It's probably one of the most difficult things there is, because 1, people can laugh at you, 2, you might not succeed, 3, you might fail in yourself and stop believing in yourself and whatever. There's a lot of things. But the one little sentence I can leave with you guys, write it down, memorize it: be courageous and strong, and take the leap in full faith, knowing that you will land on both feet on the other side. And that's the thing I'm trying to do. It's not easy. It's really not easy. If you haven't got your monkeying shirts yet, do that. Just a good shirt. So yeah, guys, when you want to do something, really take it with both hands. Be strong and courageous. Take the leap with full of faith, believing that you'll land on both feet at the end. Guys, it's been a difficult time at the shop, and the economic state, it's really not easy, and there's a lot of people struggling. I'm struggling, but we need to stay motivated, and we need to motivate each other. And I believe if we motivate each other, it'll be a motivated environment. And like I said the other day, if a lot of people are positive, it's a positive environment. So yeah guys, I think the bit of motivation I really want to leave with you guys is that little sentence: be strong and courageous, take the leap in full faith, believing that you will land on both feet on the other side. Guys, stay strong, stay safe, and never say never. What's up guys, welcome to